guys are
So
play with fire.
Episode 10.
We've been doing this a decade now.
However, this is our 11th podcast because the last one we filmed while we were away in Arkansas. I don't want to keep talking about Arkansas. Like we said it so many times. The last one we filmed can't air because we were drunk.
Well, it can air. It can air, but Brett won't let it.
Yeah, it can't.
Yeah.
The lawyers won't let it.
Well, I mean, I really only implicated myself, mainly.
Yeah, but your implications have far reaches to your co-hosts.
Yeah. We're a family.
Yeah.
Like Fast and the Furious.
Yep. I'm going to try this out now.
Oh. What is it?
You are fake news.
How did I
That's fun.
How did I miss the memo
Yeah, about laptops.
about laptops today?
And
I
you
have a
just bought
brand new
your
laptop.
laptop.
I have a brand new one.
That's not the only memo you missed.
Yeah. Also, I didn't.
Yeah,
I didn't want to look like that.
Wow.
Did you just get back from? Did you guys just get back from Wimbledon?
Yeah. Wimbledon.
Wimbledon.
That's not it
Wimbledon.
at all,
There it is.
dude.
Wimbledon, same difference. Wimbledon. It's like how it's like how you pronounce Worcester sauce.
Worcestershire.
Yeah, exactly.
I am the champion of Wimbledon.
Wow.
Did you beat Serena?
And you talked over the intro. We have to do it again.
Wow.
Oh,
I'm bored of that noise.
I'm really hot. I might actually have to wear my.
It is warm in
Yeah.
here, dude, and it's 68 degrees. Weird.
It's not 60
Florida's-
degrees.
welcome to Wimbledon.
82 degrees. Yeah.
It's cooler in Florida today.
I'm
It's in the
bitching it.
60s.
I put this on because I had sweat marks. Like it was a good idea. Like I was sweating so bad. I was sweating so profusely that I was like, I should probably put a hoodie on to cover up my sweat. And now my face is sweating.
Dude, my shoulders are hot.
Dude, I am freaking.
Also, these
hopefully-
lights are really
Hopefully
warm.
nobody sees my belly right now. Like, take it off my head.
Do
Do you want me to
it.
hold it down?
Yeah, please.
Do it. Do it.
Holy cow.
So, I'm not going to say where we
better.
went to because we've been there and done that.
Arkansas?
We knocked that out. It was great. It went really well. Brett wrote a phenomenal story. It's on camera now. 75% of it, maybe.
Yep.
And it looks amazing. You guys did really, really, really well. And Brian,
Well,
thank
thank
you,
you.
Brian, for coming out there and helping us. He was absolutely awesome as well.
Yeah, we couldn't
Brett's
have, we,
brother.
we couldn't have done it with the three of us, and his added expertise of audio was.
Yeah, he was sitting there holding the audio bag, and he's like, I turned on a high-pass filter delimiter and did this and did that, and then I turned this on, and I was like, my bag does that?
Yeah. We have no idea about that stuff. So
I was like, I just asked somebody what to buy, and they told me, and I spent the money on it.
That's half the battle. Dude.
we're really knowledgeable. Is
Okay.
knowledgeable a word? That is a
Yeah,
word.
knowledgeable.
We are very knowledgeable on camera equipment and the film industry, like that stuff. Hang on. The
Editing,
film industry is huge,
Yeah.
but like that kind of stuff. Dude, I have no idea about sound. I can listen to an audio and go, oh, it sounds all right.
Yes, or it sounds bad. You can tell it sounds
Yeah.
good or bad, but
But yeah, he did great. So thank you, Brian. Great job. And super happy that he's been able to help us out.
also the Oscar goes to Ben's character. When you
Yeah,
see
no
it.
doubt, no doubt. Ben had a little hidden gem in his pocket.
Yeah, he did. He cried.
Didn't have any
cried.
any
cried.
words.
He had no-
but it was
nope.
all in the face.
Well, that's harder, dude. That's even harder to be able to pull off
he was-
good acting and not speak.
My favorite thing was that he was gagged
oh.
and kept gagging while being gagged.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a real bad gag reflex, would make a terrible boyfriend. And
You make a pretty good boyfriend.
oh, babe.
Yeah, you're sweet.
But I had a
dude.
gag in my mouth for the character, obviously, not just, because we were away in a cabin, four of us. And kept gagging because there was a gag in my mouth. Dude, if I was gagged, if someone kidnapped me and gagged me, they'd take the gag off me because they'd be like, you're being sick everywhere.
No, dude.
Honestly,
No, dude. They wouldn't even torture you.
repulsive.
They'd be like, tell us the information you want. You'd be like, anything if you don't gag me
just
again.
don't gag me. I went to the tooth place, the dentist, to have some work done like last year. And the woman was like, you need to stop gagging. They put those things in your mouth to hold it open.
I like those.
Dude, guess what? I can't do
I want
yeah,
to play
but-
that game where you put those in your mouth and you had to pronounce words and they had to guess the word. Have you seen that?
Yeah, but I'm not doing it. I'll be sick. So,
Well, you
Boring
can
game.
just guess. We'll stretch my mouth open. And you can just guess what I'm saying.
okay, let's play that game where we stretch Clay's mouth open.
But not the different. The different.
What was that?
That was his mouth being stretched.
Yeah, it sounded like a
different-
cavern.
Different game. Yeah.
That's amazing.
You said game, dude. I'm quick as shit on here, dude.
That's outstanding. Well, it's the Friday. It's two. What we got 9 days until Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
So on the 9th day of Christmas,
My true love gave it to me.
yeah, you're going away Sunday. Brett and I will be in the studio next week. We might not be able to film something because you're not going to be here.
Yeah. I said you could film without me, but they said no.
No, we can't do it without you. We could maybe film.
mean,
we can do something.
Maybe
but not an
when I get
episode.
back the 22nd.
You get back on Friday.
Yeah.
Oh, it's my anniversary, so I doubt I'll be here.
Well, no. So the 23rd, maybe.
That's Christmas.
Yeah, never mind.
That's not.
You're not getting an
Christmas.
episode next week.
Yeah.
23rd
In England, we celebrate Christmas from the 23rd.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in America, we celebrate the whole month of December and November and September. 'Cause
We do have Boxing
Lowe's-
Day though in Christmas.
Lowe's had Christmas decorations up since before Halloween.
Well, I need to feel more festive, so I appreciate them doing that.
I don't,
Yeah.
because it was like 89 degrees outside.
Yeah.
And you go into Lowe's and you're like,
It's not
I hate you.
Christmas at all.
I hate you. Put these away.
It's the fake snow that pisses me off. Just give me real snow. All right, so
Give me real
moving
snow.
on. I thought today I'd bring in a couple of random mind-blowing facts just to put out to you guys. A couple of questions in here as well, just to hear your opinions, but
Okay.
also some things that I just thought might throw you through. Oh, the first one is actually quite depressing, but I wanted to just say it because it's quite intriguing to know. Did you know that more French soldiers died in
didn't.
World War One? You're such a dick. More French soldiers died in World War One than Americans have died in history. Put that into perspective.
Sounds like the French.
Wait. More
Just
French
in one war.
soldiers have died.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Than American soldiers.
In World War One,
Yeah. More French soldiers died than American soldiers in history.
in any war.
But not, well, you said Americans, like all Americans ever dying. I was
No,
like,
no,
that's
no.
a lot of
American
Americans.
soldiers in history.
Yeah, that makes sense because we're pretty good at what we do.
Oh,
One thing, well,
Vietnam.
I mean, my grandpa was there killing lots of people and he survived, so,
Oh, we're still a lost war.
well, I wasn't, it was lost-ish. It wasn't, yeah, not like a lost cause. I mean, we could have just, I'm more about just wiping people off the map.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. So you're Daenerys.
Yeah, I mean, like, oh, you got terrorists, you're harboring terrorists.
We're gonna kill your children.
Yeah, well, not the children. Pull the children out. Be like, hey, you have 3 days to get to this exfil. And then we nuke it. And everything else is on you.
Did you see that? And this is slightly going off topic, but it's kind of on that note that Sharia law has just been introduced, like fully in Afghanistan. So like the ISIS took over, and they were like, "We're actually going to come in," and everyone thought ISIS isn't actually as bad. Oh, sorry, not ISIS. The Taliban came in and said it's actually not as bad as we thought it was going to be. Well, now they've approved stoning, and women are not allowed to do a bunch of things again. So it's just like taking.
Did you hear about
20
Bali?
steps back. No. What did Bali do?
Bali, well, Indonesia, Bali, passed a new law that sex is only between married couples. And if you go to Bali and you have sex with somebody you're not married to, you can be imprisoned.
What if it's the judge?
Jokes
That's correct. That's ridiculous. Even if you're not from there and you're there on vacation.
Yeah, if you and I went
How you gonna know?
and we just did the typical Ben and Clay trip,
It
we'd
wouldn't
go
be
to
the
jail.
first time.
We go to jail. Like we
What
almost did in
is
the
that?
Keys. Also, quick touch up.
Oh God.
Touch it up.
Look at our signs.
Yeah.
Now you know who we are
We
because it
got
says directly
signage,
beneath
dude.
us.
Yeah.
Black
right.
Friday special.
Thank you for that present. It was very sweet.
Yeah.
Next cool fact. There is a species of jellyfish that is immortal. Okay, so scientists have discovered that there is this jellyfish called the turniptosis or something like that, jellyfish, and it can revert back to its juvenile polyp stage after maturing, continuing an endless cycle, making it the only known officially immortal creature. Isn't that wild?
So if I take it and smash it with a hammer, then what is it?
Yeah.
Immortal.
Nope.
Well,
How
it's
would
not
you, that's
immortal.
So not,
it still
that's not
dies
nice.
if you kill it.
But it will live
But
forever.
it will live
like in
forever.
its
Yeah,
own
that's cool.
environment.
What if I eat it?
Cool. I've got some
Am I more
questions
moral?
for him.
Yeah.
Can we find one? I gotta ask him about like 65 million years ago.
That would be kind of crazy, right? Especially if they responded.
Yeah.
Did you know the US government has an official plan for a zombie apocalypse?
I actually did know that.
Yeah, so the government wants to be prepared for a real life version. Anyhow, the 31-page counter zombie dominance plan, or the CON plan, 888811 was designed in 2011. And just in case you think it's weird humor, the first line of the plan is, "This plan is not designed as a joke."
You are fake news.
No, dude, that's real news.
I don't believe it.
It's real news, okay? I can't do an impression of him.
We've got a great plan.
Yeah,
He's
yours
a
was
zombie fan.
his was a very good Trump. Yours was a very good Dr. Evil. Yours was more Dr. Evil-ish.
Dr. Evil.
Yeah. We're going to kill all the zombies.
The plan was actually not designed as a joke. Something like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
So if you did go to Bali, well, Bali's not on this next list, but there are some places where escaping from prison is legal. Several countries, including Mexico, Germany, and Austria, see the desire to escape prison as a basic human nature rather than an unlawful act. Consequently, a prison break isn't considered to be a crime itself. But before you go masterminding a perfect escape plan, know that if they catch you, you may be punished for other crimes committed after you escape. How weird is that?
That is weird.
They're like pro escape.
Yeah, run along. But yeah, don't get caught after.
Quite wild. Then I found there was a cool fact that I saw about clay online as well.
I have a question.
Oh God.
You said that it's illegal to escape from prison, but then they can be tried for crimes they commit after you break out of prison.
During or after the escape, you can go back to jail for that.
For escaping.
No.
For other crimes you commit after you
Yeah.
escape. Yeah, that's like getting out of prison and then doing crimes and going back to prison.
Or it says
That doesn't make any sense.
the wording is, know that they'll try to catch you and you may be punished for any criminal act you commit during or
The
after
escape.
your escape.
During the escape. That would make sense. But after the escape, that would be like getting out of prison and breaking probation and going back to prison.
Well, if you go to any of those countries, Mexico, Germany, or Austria, I'd choose Austria.
Austria is beautiful. Yeah. Salzburg. Sound of music. Did you guys see that Donald J. Trump released his own NFTs? Because that's stupid.
No, but that can wait because I'm still talking.
We still have a list to go through.
Yeah, Clay, there's still a list. And the next one's about you.
Oh, okay.
High-heeled shoes were originally designed by rich men.
No wonder
Yeah.
I like to wear them so much.
High heels have
heels.
become such an icon of stereotypical femininity that many women feel an outfit is incomplete without them. But
It also makes their butts look really nice.
this ultra girly symbol was invented for men. Persian men started the high heel trend in the 10th century, and the shoes were mostly considered masculine fashion until the 18th century when women claimed them.
This is good news because now I don't have to hide the fact that I wear high heels all the
No,
time.
dude.
Great success.
Yeah.
You could just be like, dude, I have Persian heritage. And
No, I don't have to hide it. And I'm really glad you brought this to my attention because I can dust off my old heels. So boys, I'll see you after Christmas.
I know what to get you now.
Yeah. If stilettos for me.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. The red soles.
Yeah, the Louboutins.
Yeah. Well,
Red bottoms. What is the deadliest creature in the world?
hippo.
Incorrect.
Mosquito.
Yes. Dude.
Know everything, dude.
Well, mosquitoes, more specifically, the disease carried by mosquitoes,
Yep.
kill 1 million people every year. The main culprit is malaria, a disease that is responsible for killing up to half of the people who have ever lived.
Well then, how do we not die every year in Florida?
Because we don't have the malaria here.
Yeah,
we have
mosquitoes
clean
here.
mosquitoes.
Yeah, we clean it. Yeah, STD-free mosquitoes.
They're like the real pure ones.
There's
Yeah.
whore mosquitoes in every other country.
Half of the people have ever lived. That's... You'd think that we would find other ways of killing these things.
I don't know, man.
Also, that circle of life, what benefits from the mosquito?
It clears out unnecessary life.
Oh, God, that's terrible.
Full circle, dude. Time is a flat circle.
Well, this is my last one, and this one's kind of cool.
okay.
You've really got to put this into perspective, so open up your minds.
Okay.
There is a mountain so tall that you wouldn't know it was there even if you were standing on top of it. It is known as the Olympus Mons. The tallest known mountain in the solar system is found on Mars. The Shield volcano... Wait. The Shield volcano is so big that if you were to stand at its peak, you wouldn't realize you were even on a mountain because the slope would be obscured by the curvature of the planet itself. Its base is the size of Arizona, and the highest point is 26 kilometers tall. Bearing in mind, Everest is 6.8 kilometers.
No.
This is 26 kilometers.
Can you convert that for me?
To what?
Yeah.
To miles?
We're not. Yeah.
That'd
That'd be like 72 miles. Oh.
wow.
All right. That'd be 72 miles.
England is my
26
city.
kilometers.
If I'm close,
in
I get
miles.
to drink my beer.
How many did you say?
72.
No, it's 16.
Shoot.
Dude,
And like, a lot of
16
us are
miles
really smart.
tall.
I'm really smart.
That is out of this world.
Yeah, dude. That is almost in space.
Yeah, there's lots of space.
Technically, that'd be in space.
That's wild. So going back, that was some cool, mind-blowing facts just brought to you by us. Hopefully that made some people's happy. Going back to your point about Trump and his NFT,
Yep.
and the recent issue with FTX exchange and all that stuff, as someone who has been in the crypto game for a couple of years now, and at some point was doing quite well, hopefully the IRS isn't listening.
At some point. Well, the IRS should be listening because you charged me for all the money I lost. So,
Do you think
you.
that crypto is a dying trend?
no. I think that when the internet started, there was hundreds of different browsers and websites, and it kind of cycled down to like Google and DuckDuckGo. Like it kind of like funneled into the winners. And that's what crypto is. Like Bitcoin and Ethereum are going to always be golden every 4 years. They'll have their cycle every happening. And then there's all these other companies building on the blockchain. And those can be and are scams. And like NFTs are pretty dumb. But I think it's funny because Trump was like very anti NFT and crypto. And then he's like, dude, during the worst bull market or bear market, ever, not ever, but in a long time, he's like, I'm going to release my NFTs right now. And
Mental.
like, it's like what I showed you that video on TikTok the other day where that guy, he's like, I've been an investor for 25 years. And he said this year I've lost millions. He's like, and I cannot make money. Like every time he's like, everything's down. So you can't make money. And he's like, and if it keeps up, I'm going to be homeless, he said. And
Dude, I just saw the
Sounds like
Bitcoin's
a
at
great-
16 grand.
What?
Bitcoin's at 16 grand right now.
yeah, was it like, I haven't checked in a while. Yeah,
16,
I have almost 2, but Bitcoin, but
You should have sold them when they were at 64.
dude, listen, listen, people, I started with, I think, $14,000 total in crypto. And the day before my birthday, my account was at $299,000. Last year? Was it last year? Last year, yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, on my birthday, once it hits 300,000, I'm going to cash out $100,000. And that'll be the most money I've ever had by a lot. And then I woke up on my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Down $80,000. And I was like, oh, it'll rebound. And then next thing I was down $150,000.
Clay,
The next thing I was down $200,000. And the next thing I was down $250,000. And then I was like, well, look, at least I cashed out some to buy our house in Arkansas. So that was good.
Yeah.
But then everything was down. And I was like, you know what? I've lost all my money. I'm just going to leave it.
So bad.
I was like, I'm just going to leave it and see how it goes. And then I did my crypto calculations for taxes, and it was like, you've made a lot of money because I never sold at the bottom. And then it was like, you owe $44,000 in taxes, and I was like, I have $36,000 in crypto. What am I going to do now?
I wouldn't have paid the taxes.
Yeah, well, I prefer my butthole.
So
Not
You can't go to
stretched
jail for
open.
not paying it. You can only
Yeah,
go to jail
or-
for fraud.
So here's the deal. So these crypto coins, you have them in a safe at your house, right?
No, I have them on a ledger, which is a offline safe.
Just to confirm, are you joking?
Hold on. So these are actual coins you can hold and possess, correct?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, that seems crazy, right? Here's thousands of dollars that no one knows what it is or where they are.
He needs that explanation.
I know I have the explanation, but also, so you're basically there's something that's not tangible that you're investing your money in, correct? Have you tithed that much?
Actually, we tithe quite a bit. We do. We tithe
Because
a
that's
lot of
the
money.
same thing.
We do. We
What did
tithe.
you
We
say?
tithe a lot. We tithe. Give money to the church.
Yeah,
Lots of money.
that's
Yeah.
the same concept.
We do. We tithe. We tithe quite a bit. Also,
Good.
how much money do you have in the bank, hypothetically speaking?
Hypothetically speaking.
Do you touch that money?
$17.
Do you touch that money,
Dude, snap.
or do you spend it on your card?
No, but here's the difference. So that
What's the difference?
Paul's, and I will tell you, that money is tangible. I've seen money. I can hold money.
I've bought stuff with crypto.
But have you held crypto in your hand?
Have you? I mean, so
It's relative.
what is the dollar backed by?
Well, I understand that, but the minute they start printing crypto where you can possess it, I'll buy into it.
Oh,
Where it's something tangible.
I think it's very difficult for someone who, because this is exactly what my mindset was on it, and still kind of is. Without a physical item, it's hard for some people to comprehend that there's value.
well, you can link your. So people say like, how hard is it to sell crypto? Like I cashed out $40,000 and put it down as a deposit on my, so it was tangible at that point. I converted it to my fiat currency of the American dollar, but also you can link credit cards to your Bitcoin and Ethereum, and you can go, I can go to the gas, I don't do it because that's crazy talk, but you can link it to your Bitcoin and go and buy, and it does automatic exchange. Chase has actually, not Chase, Chase has adopted the Ethereum network for a lot of its transactions.
Oh, yeah, I understand all that.
So, I mean,
there's too much.
but it's backed by, but it's cryptocurrency is kind of like a religion. If enough people believe in it, and invest in it, then it becomes more valuable. But,
so with this guy, this Sam kid that crashed out FTX,
yeah,
that's like my concern to that. Like, I can't imagine the US
Exactly.
bank going, you know what, we're closing down. See you later, all your money, bye.
Right.
well, and that's the talk right now too. The dollar is not backed by bonds, not backed by gold, not backed by anything. The dollar is only valuable because we believe it's valuable, which is the same way Bitcoin.
Which is wild how
Bitcoin is valuable because people believe in Bitcoin.
But there's a bigger foundation for U.S. currency.
No, that's for sure. Well,
It just blows my mind that we
I mean,
can print
relatively speaking, the whole world is investing in Bitcoin, where the U.S. dollar. I mean, the whole world's investing in the U.S. dollar too. So you're right, but the government wants to go to a blockchain currency, and China's already done it. But it's also crazy because if you go to a blockchain currency for the U.S. dollar, they can then, how they want to, if you Venmo me $600, I have to report that now or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's even worse on the blockchain because every transaction is so traceable that like they can narrow it down to every penny you spend without even trying.
There's going to be so many issues in the future.
Yeah, without even trying. So, I mean, there's a lot to learn and a lot to be changed and a lot to be made. I have friends who made millions of dollars that they then cashed out into tangible money.
Right.
I thought that was going to happen to me, and then
The hardest thing to me is realizing when you want to say,
yeah.
I want out.
Yeah, well, Ben would have made quite a bit of money.
Oh yeah.
But he
let's not
dropped
talk
his
about that.
phone in a lake, or
No, I was in Texas and
you splashed your phone.
My phone got wet. I took it in a pool, and it wouldn't charge. So I went to the nearest Apple store. I had literally 3% battery on my phone. No charger. It wasn't charging. So and I was in Texas. Didn't have any maps or anything like that. And I pulled up a map, and there was an Apple store a couple of blocks away.
Yep.
Rushed into the Apple store. I was like, my battery's about to go. I don't know how to get anywhere. Yada yada yada. The guy was like, oh, you've got Apple Care. I'll trade it out. And he swapped it out. I left, went back, and then I was driving home from Texas. And in a safe location, while pulled over, I checked my phone. And I was like, check to see what the crypto is doing. But I think I only had six.
Yeah, you didn't have a lot in
I think
it,
I had $6,000 in there.
but you bought like Shiba.
Yeah, I had a lot of Shiba.
Yeah, he bought that Shiba
and it was
before it pumped.
right
before it pumped.
And then
He'd made
and I
like
was locked out.
$35,000. Yeah.
I was locked out, and all my notes, none of my notes had saved to my iCloud. And I think we worked out that it would have been like $20,000 in there or something like that at that point. And yeah, dude, I can't even talk about it. If my wife is listening to this, she'll just be like,
Oh, she doesn't know.
she knows, but it's just
She knows.
touchy subject.
Yeah, next time just buy a charger, dude.
Yeah. Well,
The
it
charger
wouldn't
wasn't
charge.
working. The phone wouldn't charge. It was like the inside of here was all like
Just kidding.
Yeah.
my stuff.
That's
But anyway,
that's why you write down your safety recovery phrases.
yeah, I thought I saved it in my notes. Apparently not. So
Might
you live and learn.
We get tattooed
Yeah.
on Brett's chest.
Yes, that's where I keep my notes.
Prove
Tattooed
it.
on my nipple.
Whoa.
Nice. I started watching that. I spoke to you earlier on about that Who Killed Santa show on Netflix. You guys need to watch that tonight. For anyone that hasn't seen it, it's a new show on Netflix. It's only like 40 minutes long, and it's just improv. It's
not
in
new, it's the
improv.
second season.
Is it?
Yeah, there was a whole season
Last year?
before. Yeah, with different celebrities on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I didn't see it last year. Jason
Unfortunately,
Bateman's on it.
I have to go to my daughter's recital,
Watch it afterwards.
and that's gonna be terrible. Then I have
Okay.
to pack.
Oh yeah, you leave.
My daughter has one dance that's a total of 5 minutes, maybe, and she's after the intermission. So it's gonna be a long night.
Well,
Because I don't care about your kids. I only care about mine.
oh god. In other news, in Berlin there was a hotel, and it has the world's largest freestanding aquarium.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And last night it exploded.
Oh, wow.
1,500 fish along with it. There's like 1,000 different types of fish all over
Did the glass crack?
yeah, and it just the whole thing just blew up. So it all like poured out the front of the hotel. Dude,
Wow.
It was like
How
Mission
crazy. I'll
Impossible. It was
put
like the
some
scene in
pictures up
Mission
on the screen.
Impossible where he puts that gum on there. And
yeah, the whole thing just went out. I'm just so disappointed in this day and age. I couldn't find a video online of it exploding.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. Something seems fishy to me there.
Ah! Very nice. That was good, dude.
That was good.
I love it.
Some things.
That's good.
Yeah, man.
Oh, now I want to think of another one. But I want
Come on, do it.
How crazy is that, dude? Some guy was on his fourth floor and he's like described being woken up by a loud bang and shaking. Looked outside, there were fish flying fish.
Dude, what if there were sharks in that tank?
Yeah. Well, I guess
we could have called
Land shark.
No, we could have called Tara Reid out, and she could have come Sharknado them up.
Yeah, dude.
Never heard of her.
Oh yeah.
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 You're dead to us.
Yeah. Brett,
Yeah.
there is a disease I'd like to talk to you about.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Gastrojejunoculus fistula.
Wow, what's that?
I'm aware.
Okay.
I'm aware.
Yes.
Are you sure you wrote this down right?
Yeah, dude.
2 J's, J-E-J.
Yeah.
Gastrojejunoculus fistula.
Gastroenterologist.
Okay. I know what a fistula is.
Wait, one more time, Ben?
Do you know what it is?
Gastroenterologist.
Do you know what it is, Brett? I think this is Brett's worst nightmare of a disease.
Go ahead. No, I don't know what it is.
No, I want to hear Brett's worst. What would be the worst thing for Brett to have ever?
This is a disease where you get backed up in your intestines, a blockage of some sort, and you begin to poop out your mouth.
Yeah. No, that doesn't happen.
No, it does. No, see, we had this argument yesterday. I said we should make a whole fake news article, and we should do this whole thing and show it to Brett about people who, like, 'cause I was thinking about the South Park episode where they poop out their mouths, and Ben goes, "No, that's real." And I go, "No, it's not." And he goes, "No, it's real." And he Googles pooping out your mouth, and that came up.
Yeah, but what kind of moron are you?
Whoa.
I mean,
Yeah, because if you sit around,
We're talking
and
about victims here.
dude, if you're sitting around and all of a sudden you're like, and shit comes out.
you're probably in the hospital.
Well,
when
if
that's
you're
happening.
backed up.
No, if you're in the hospital, they can absolutely do something. This
Well,
must be
this is a
Hey,
thing.
no, they can't.
Anyway,
because-
I've sent you a link to a
because-
video.
Because a
I'm joking, I'm
fistula
joking.
is when your urinary tract and your bowel tract get a hole, and they can swap sides.
Yeah.
Lindsay, as she was a nurse, had a guy one time that was pooping entire turds out his pee hole, hard, and he was having trouble passing these turds out his pee hole.
Yeah, no shit.
Guess what they did?
Are you having trouble there, sir?
They took his little pecker, and they took a scalpel, and they went cut it open so that the hard turds can come out of his penis. Also, Lindsay had a woman that was having diarrhea out of her vagina,
I would have said, I'll do the incision on my penis myself,
and then cut my own throat.
and then I would have cut my throat.
yeah, I'd be like, so am I holding it right? Am I?
And then feces would have come out of
And
your neck.
dead. Yeah, and I'd be like,
I
I'm
would
dead.
have said this. So you're telling me, doctor, that there's nothing you can do for me, and that I am going to shit out of my penis.
Yep.
And the doctor is going to talk to me and say, unfortunately, there's nothing we can do. We can make your pee hole bigger. But other than that, you're just going to have to live with this.
No, eventually it heals. It does heal. There's surgery
If
to
it can-
heal it,
If
but
it can heal,
But I'd
then
already
they can do
killed
something.
myself because
Yeah.
of it. Because
yeah, but no,
my
but
penis.
no. So it happens, but then there is surgery to seal it back up. But at this point, you've already they didn't know until you started pooping out your penis.
Right,
but now
you-
they can fix it.
Yeah.
So now, but you've already done it.
Now, here's would be my reaction.
Yeah. Yes.
No more of that, dude. You either
Yep.
fix it right now, or you're gonna have a big mess on your hands.
Yeah.
Outrageous. Elon is in the news again because he apparently was. That's not what this is. He banned a bunch of people off TikTok, a bunch of reporters for fake news stuff and for spreading
Off Twitter.
off Twitter. Yeah,
Yeah, that was hilarious.
and it made me. And then I was on the BBC News, which I like to check every
Which
now and
we
then.
own that. So.
Yeah, that's our company.
Yeah, the BBC News, and I came across this one guy, this one reporter, and he did a report that's called "Time to End Santa's Naughty List," and it just made me realize that media people, yeah, and this guy's basically writing about how he no longer wants to tell his daughter that there's a naughty list. Because he doesn't want her to feel uncomfortable and feel the need that she needs to be.
Listen. There is a simple explanation for the naughty list, and it has to exist. Do you know why Santa is so jolly?
Why?
He knows where all the naughty girls live.
Oh dear, that's children.
My God.
Hey, so Dan John from the BBC, if you're listening to this, you're not, but I'm going to tag you in it.
He is.
I'll find you.
He's
And don't be a cuck.
No, don't tag him because he's gonna be like BBC. Let's sue these guys.
Good.
The brother Brit
Good.
cop, bro Brit cop, not BBC.
Dude, I don't want my daughter to feel like she has to be something she's not.
Yeah, you're a cuck.
Maybe she just like, yeah, dude.
So what does that even mean? I don't want my daughter to feel like something she's
He
not.
feels from what I read from the article is that he feels that it's not nice for his daughter to feel that if she misbehaves, then Santa won't come down that chimney.
Yeah, guess what? You're raising a loser.
Yeah.
You're a
Yeah.
loser, and
Hey.
you're raising a little stupid loser.
It's like participation trophies.
That's exactly what it is.
Guess what? You didn't win. You don't get a trophy.
Right.
Guess what? Do better.
Dude, I don't have trophies because I lost.
Yeah, I have maybe one
I knew
trophy.
you would.
I have maybe one trophy. Lindsay has tons of trophies, and Lily keeps finding them and bringing them home, and Lindsay just keeps throwing them away. I'm like, you don't care about your trophies? Lindsay's like, nope.
Wow.
Lindsay was a winner, though.
Yeah, because
That's why I married her.
oh god,
She's a winner.
such a cuck.
So wait a minute. Lindsay throws away Lily's trophies?
Well, no,
they're
she throws
Lindsay's
away
trophies.
Lindsay's trophies that Lily brings home from her parents' house. But her parents have saved for all these years.
Oh, I see. I was about to say.
Yeah, Lily
Hold
keeps
on.
finding Lindsay's
There's-
trophies in the
there's-
attic.
Dude,
There's deeper than...
I don't even want, like, if my son was a runner-up, I don't want a trophy.
I'd break his trophy.
Yeah,
I'd be like, listen, they might think you participated, but you sucked.
You don't.
And you're
Actually,
done.
His soccer team is.
But I know Gabe's better than that.
Yeah.
Gabe is a winner.
They don't ever lose. I want to play this one news report. Okay, so I'm going to play this. Oh, if you could play it, please. The AirTag one. I texted it to you.
Are you in Chrome? No, you don't have Chrome.
No. I did text
Chrome,
it to you.
or are you British?
You don't have text messages on your laptop?
No.
Oh,
Why would I do that? Text message for your phone.
okay. Well, this might be a pause in the video then, because I want to play this while pausing it and like going through the video.
Okay, well, I got it right here. So
All right.
we don't need to pause anything.
So, this is a girl who has her ex-boyfriend put an AirTag in her car, and she is suing Apple because he put an AirTag in her car. All right, so just mate, but this is what I'm talking about media and people that are like these. Listen, oh yes, skip past the. Let's skip past the commercial. This just goes to show you that these reporters have got nothing better to do. So this woman, I don't even know how this, they probably saw it on TikTok, right? This girl was on TikTok like, oh my God, I can't believe it. This is what I found in my car. And somebody was like, you should sue Apple for that because that infringes on your rights.
About 3 months.
Listen to
it
this.
was really good at first, and all of a sudden, it just changed.
Lauren Hughes says her ex-boyfriend stalked her using an Apple AirTag, a device intended to help iOS users keep track of their personal belongings. Hughes is now suing Apple as part of a potential class action lawsuit seeking unspecified monetary damages and to deter Apple from
Pause it a
engaging
second.
in what she calls
Listen,
future misconduct.
Hey, hang on.
Listen, if this dum-dum didn't have an Android, she's suing Apple because she has an Android. And if she wouldn't have had an Android, she had an Apple, her phone would have been like,
No.
there's somebody else's AirTag in your car.
Well, that's coming up. She does have an iPhone, and it did tell her. And I can tell you for a matter of fact that it will alert you within, I think it's like 3 hours of an AirTag traveling with you.
Yeah.
She, in the claim, is saying that she's lost finances for it, and like an undisclosed amount of money has been lost because of it. And she's like, it comes up with her being like, oh, it told me on my phone that there was an AirTag and all this stuff. Dude, is that the day and age that we live in right now?
People, dude, it's like when the girl or when the grandma or somebody sued McDonald's because she spilled hot coffee.
Oh,
and
yeah.
she was like, oh, the coffee didn't say
They
it was
got
hot.
paid.
It didn't say the coffee was hot. Oh, well, guess what? Coffee's typically hot. So,
Yeah. Here's, and also, dude, if you're putting an AirTag, it's over. Like,
Oh, yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Just move on. What are you going to do? Even if you find out nothing's going on, you're going to do it again because you're waiting for it to fail. And not saying that that's not warranted if people are doing stuff they're not supposed to, you know, whatever. But if you're putting air tags and recorders and setting up traps, just walk away.
Dude, the woman who sued McDonald's she spilt her own hot coffee on her, burned herself. Guess how much she got? 2.7 in today's money. It's $5 million.
Yeah.
Dude,
Listen. The moment you have to track, like Brett said, the moment you have to track your significant other, either with voice recordings or with a
hang it
tracker,
up.
it's better. You should probably
Throw
just
in the
move
towel.
on. Yeah.
Yep.
Find someone new.
Just blows my mind.
Find someone new. It's like, I don't want to get into it with other. What we talked about yesterday. I was like, when people just post nonstop, like, this is my girlfriend.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. If you are online telling your significant other how beautiful they are, or putting up a stack of posts, you're
unhappy. You're either unhappy, you cheated and you got caught.
Right. That's exactly.
So if you're sitting there and you're like, oh, Jennifer is my everything. Without her, my life would be meaningless. Congratulations, she caught you cheating, and you're trying to make it up because.
Yeah, or you let her sleep with other people and you watch.
Which brings me to what I just said earlier. Which I said earlier was if like I've been getting this guy on TikTok that is like, I respond to all my wife's OnlyFans DMs. I'm like, does that make you a cuck?
Yeah. Well, dude, you're not. I mean, whatever.
It doesn't make you. Does it? Yeah, it does.
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, what's she doing? Is she doing feet stuff? If so, what's that? What's that at? You know? No, but
does it make you a cuck though?
Would you let Lindsay put pictures of her feet up online?
Yes, absolutely.
Brett,
no,
100%.
No.
Feet, dude. If it was feet and there was nothing else, yeah, sure.
At that point, it might as well be your feet.
I would do my feet.
Yeah, but then it's always going to be, well, now I'll just show the knee. Then I'll just I'll put my hands in and charge $500 more.
Oh, no one wants to see. No one wants to see Lindsay's hands.
Oh
no, she does this thing where she like she has like triple jointed hands.
Oh, she's
doing the
so
when she does this thing
like
and
this?
yep. All right, you guys are more like that every day. Yep, but hers
Double
actually
Don't
worse.
do that again.
Hers actually worse than that though, and it looks like rigor mortis. And so she'd be like, look at my cute feet. And they'd be like, oh,
Brett just touched me.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, dude. That's not like Brett, dude.
That's actually when I'm double jointed. That's my alter ego. It's not me.
Oh, dude. No, people would be like, they'd be like, just your knees. Once you show the knees, and they'd be like, show your hands. She'd be like, they'd be like, nah, I unsubscribe now. So ain't happening.
That's mental. Yeah, it just blows my mind. If you're one of those people, it's the same as people that like as soon as it's Valentine's Day and they're online tag like this person means the world to me. Like I will always say to my wife, like I don't make those soppy posts because I'll tell her whenever I feel like telling her, which is most days how I feel. I don't need it to be Valentine's Day to get on there and to impress other people about what I think of my wife.
Today my wife turned 31. She is not only an amazing mother, but an amazing wife and an amazing friend and an amazing lover. And I want everybody to know that she's also successful and that I love her so much and that she is my everything. Hey, just look at her on the couch and be like, hey, I love you a lot and you do a lot of great things.
Right.
No one cares about your wife or you. Go to hell.
Wow.
Wow, guys.
Yeah. That's how I feel.
Hey, but if you like to talk about your wife online, carry on.
No, you're an idiot. I will not support it. Dude, I posted that one time. I was like, if you do this, if you comment, if you post your wife, you're an idiot. And they're like, guys are like, I just like to reassure her. Well, then you have a very shitty relationship.
What about shared Facebook accounts?
Oh, you cheated.
Love it. Melissa and Travis.
Yeah.
Jenkins.
No offense, Melissa or Travis.
I mean, just
who cheated?
Yeah, Melissa and Travis Johnson. And you're like, oh, well.
Who cheated?
Who got caught?
Yeah.
And then you're like,
dude, can you imagine I just can't even imagine having that conversation or being in a relationship where I felt that if my relationship ever got to the point where I was needing to share a Facebook account because of trust issues, I'm not in that relationship anymore.
I could understand like people who like don't like there are people that I know that don't have social media. They're like, I don't want social media. I could understand them being like, hey, if you want to get a hold of me, reach out to my wife. But also
don't be names in there.
Travis and Melissa.
No.
Here's the thing, y'all. We're gonna present a united front to all of our friends. It's going to be me and him
and Jesus
and faith, family, friends.
You just gotta live, laugh, love.
And
please,
people, if you can't get behind us, then you are not our friend. You are not our friend. You are our enemy. Just like Satan in the Garden of Eden.
Yes, I did fuck 3 guys behind his back, but now
listen,
we're good. We're over that now. 'Cause I got Jesus.
We are now united in our front on the socials. It's him and I.
It just reminded me of the Hangover.
So bad.
Remember the Hangover? He's like, "You banged the bartender." And she's like, "Oh, yeah." Now we must have a shared
He was a
Facebook
captain.
account.
Just outstanding. But yeah, dude,
Whatever it
at that point, I've already left the relationship. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it just also
Listen, you're not going back on Facebook unless we both put our names in there, okay? Because if he's going to message you on
won't be
there,
on Facebook.
I'm going to know
Yeah.
about it.
Guess what?
Oh, could you imagine being single and just being a dog and hitting up a girl who's got a shared Facebook account?
That would
And he
actually
replies,
really
he's like,
funny.
"Listen, man, this is a husband." You're like, "Yeah, okay. Can you put her on?"
Yeah,
put
She
her
just-
on, dude.
That wasn't for you. It was for her.
Listen. I lost her Snapchat account, and I just really need to reconnect.
Can you send me her Snapchat?
Oh gosh,
God, dude,
yeah.
outrageous.
dude.
Good times.
So I'm
Brett.
sorry for anybody who's cheated on their spouse that shared account.
No, dude, I'm not
Listen.
sorry. I'm not sorry.
You sound like that girl.
We're going to Walmart's together, and we're going to tell you about it. But first, we're going to Sonny's, and then we're going to Bible study.
Dude, you sound like that girl that did that speech.
Oh yeah, she's the best, dude.
She's so good.
When I saw that first video, dude, I laughed so hard because, I mean, from just doing weddings and we have to listen to the toast all the time.
She does so many good ones, and then you hear her real voice,
Toast and vows,
and she
yeah.
sounds nothing like that.
Jason,
When we met
if you
3
would-
years ago,
if you would have told me 10 years ago today that I would be standing here in front of my friends and my family and in front of God, I would have never believed it. Dude, it was so perfect because that's every
it was a
vows
Polk
that
County
we put
wedding.
in, dude.
It was a Polk County wedding, 100%.
If you ever want help with vows, please reach out to us because we hear them all.
Yeah, and
Also-
we can stray you away.
Also, we know when you're copying and pasting from the internet because I've had 3 times now in weddings where I've like heard those before.
Listen, I'm going to call out my best man at my wedding. He gave a very short speech. It was very, very short. But I've heard it 32 times since then. The first time he said it, I was like, well, that was really short, but that was like, kind of funny. But I've seen it so many times now. I'm like, oh, he definitely went to Google and was like, what's a short speech I can do? And he just goes, Clay, put your hand on top of Lindsay's. That's the last time you'll ever have the upper hand.
Oh,
I was like, that was clever. And then now I've heard it like 82 times. I'm
That's
like, oh,
so
dude,
dumb,
you
dude.
Google
I hate
that.
it when people are like, for anyone that doesn't know me, my name is, and I am, no one cares.
I did that wedding in
Don't
Jamaica.
introduce yourself.
And also, don't introduce yourself because if no one knows who you are, fuck them.
Yeah, no one cares. No, I did that wedding in Jamaica where it was 2 hours of speeches, 2 bridesmaids, the mom, the dad, and a groomsman, and it was 2 hours. And the dad spoke for 45 minutes.
No, dude.
Wrap
And
it
he,
up.
and he was like, he was going on about how just amazing she was. And he's like, so then she went to buy a Lexus. It was going to be her first car. But he was actually, he was actually Jamaican. So he was like, he was going to be at a first car.
What
and then
was that?
was,
Yeah, do that again.
yeah. And so, and then he's like, and then she went there, and the dealer was like, how can we make this work? And she bossed her way in because it just shows how determined and motivated my daughter is that she was able to go in at 18 and negotiate with a car salesman.
She had
And I'm like,
850
no
850 credit
one
score.
cares, dude. And that was like minute 39. I was like, I'm gonna go off myself in the bathroom.
Dude, yeah.
Luckily, I wasn't doing video because if I was doing
Yeah.
video, I'd have been like,
Oh, no, that, dude.
I'd been booing.
You're not getting
in
the
back.
video.
You're not getting the video.
No,
Dude,
absolutely
if you don't tell us that, hey, speeches are going to go a little long, if they're past 45 minutes, that's even giving you way
Yeah.
too much.
Dude,
We're
the-
not standing there and recording. We're never going to use any of that for the video. So.
Also, dude, the walker we had, the last wedding we did, some groomsmen, it's always groomsmen. Bridesmaids are not as pretentious. Groomsmen are like, well, didn't one like walk around a few years ago, and he just kept walking. He's like, that's why I pay you guys the big bucks so you can follow me, right?
Yeah.
And we're
Oh,
like, yeah.
dude.
But this last wedding we did,
Oh,
he starts walking around, and Brett and I just gave up. He starts just aimlessly walking.
trying-
We have 2 lights. We
trying to light him.
we set up our lights at the spot you're supposed to stand in. The woman before you stayed in the light. He gets the mic and he's like, "I'm going for a little walk," and I was like,
You're not lit now.
Nope.
Congratulations.
Guess what? I'm not going to record you. And neither did Brett. Brett was like,
I was trying, and then yeah. I mean, if you have to pace,
done.
I mean, he was literally doing this.
yeah, circles. No.
So if
Guess
you have to
what?
pace, guess what? You don't get to be in the video. And also, some wedding videographers I know, they'll bring a mic stand,
Smart.
and they'll just
Make them stand.
just make them stay.
I will bring one and solder it. I will weld that thing to the ground and be like, hey, if you try to move, guess what? You can't.
Well, that one was with Chris Granger.
Yeah, Chris
and
Granger.
He's usually good about don't drop the mic and stand right here if we ask him to.
I totally knocked his mic off his desk or his table accidentally right in the beginning.
Well, guess what,
Sorry,
Chris? I know you're following us now. And
But it's a Shure, and these are Shures, so I know that's not that expensive.
Sure.
whoa, dude, it's a wireless.
No, it's a really
Shure.
good mic, but
That's probably $900.
no. But I did no. I set our camera stuff down, and it rolled off, and I was like, no, and it fell, and I picked it up, and I sat down. I looked at it, and I was like, it's
Dented
fine.
up.
I was like, no, it was fine. I was like, it's fine. I sat it down, and then he's like, hey, what are you doing? I'm like, oh, I'm just putting my stuff around over here. So, bye, Chris. But it was really good to see him again because we haven't
that was
seen him
good.
in years, and he was like, oh, I feel so nostalgic. It was so good to see you guys.
That was good.
He's like, I was like, who's the best videographer you work with? He's like, well, now that you're back, you. And we're like, hell yeah, Chris.
Oh, he says that to everyone.
No, he doesn't.
yeah.
He's an
Did he
honest,
say you?
truthful. No, he said you guys.
Oh. Also, it's so refreshing when we go and he's there and do one because we've been on a roll of bad DJs.
Oh man! But we did find that DJ that we hated.
We did.
We did. We found that DJ we hated. DJ Soundwave.
Yeah.
Screw him.
Yeah.
I don't care.
DJ
You tried to find
Soundwave.
us at a wedding. We'll call you out on our podcast.
It was amazing how quick that we found him on the trip.
Yeah, we were. Yeah,
was
we were,
like-
we were driving to Arkansas.
Oh, yeah.
It was
Brett
like,
found him in minutes. He
it
was
was like 4-minute Google search.
yeah. And then he's like his. God, his
So
wedding, he's-
terrible.
ugh.
This is one that did the bad lights.
DJ Soundwave. If you Google him, go.
I'm
leave
a
him.
master lighter. I light for Ariana Grande.
Well, then why are you at a wedding?
Why are you here, dude? Guess what is not in his profile?
Ariana Grande.
Lighting about for Ariana Grande or anybody.
Yeah.
Does she follow him?
No, we
master
checked it.
lighter.
Does he
Remember,
follow
we
her?
checked it. Nope.
Yep.
Nope.
Hey, first red flag, master lighter, just like a master photographer. Guess what? If you're a master, you went to school and
Yeah.
you still suck.
Pretty sure my website says I'm a master photographer.
Oh, we got to talk to you, Ben.
Do you watermark your photo?
We got to talk to you, Ben.
Oh no, mine says a certified fully insured
slick right here.
CPP.
Excuse me, a what? A CDP?
My about me on my website says Benjamin is a certified fully insured CPP, which is a certified professional photographer, a professional photographer America member, and Canon preferred photographer. Because their credentials that's a lot of time spent on that, and that shows, dude. Find me another Canon preferred photographer in this area. There aren't any.
Guess what?
And
If I just looked at your work, looked at your work, I'd be like, he's really good.
But the problem is, listen, I'm just kidding, Ben. The problem with that is that people will look at like the master photographer's work and be like, "This is great," and then they'll see Ben's and they'll be like, "This is great,"
Yeah.
and they don't know people. The common people,
The commies.
they don't know. They don't know. They just be like, "Oh well, this looks good. Oh, this
Yeah.
looks good," and that's how like referrals.
It's like it's like our industry we're in right now.
Yeah.
They're like, I'm internationally published production house. Nope. Cool. No one cares.
Oh, hey, let's talk about that. Oh, dude. One of my biggest pet peeves is when quote unquote models say, it's mostly models, internationally published model. If you, in your bio, it says you're a model, firstly, bullshit. Unless you're a full-time model, you're not a model, in my opinion.
Well, I have a ring light.
And yeah, for real. And being put on a website or for some shit doesn't mean that you are internationally published. Internationally published is you're in freaking Vogue magazine, not Vogue Italia, because that is user submission, Vogue magazine or freaking anything else like that. Like actually published, not a fucking website.
I had
Pisses me
a
off.
friend in
It was so
college.
stupid.
He was a good looking guy, and he was like, we were in year 3, about to go into year 4 of college, so we're about to graduate. And he's like, I'm dropping out to go model full time. And we were like, well, Dan, sounds pretty stupid, but good luck. He's retired. He went full model. He like New York, Milan,
Mulan
whatever.
he was a Disney character.
Yeah, oh yeah, Mulan. Yeah, Milan.
Maybe he was in Milan.
No, but dude, like he did, our buddy Preston Smith did a Men's Warehouse Men's Warehouse. It's Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson.
So tell us about the Men's Warehouse.
He started a Men's Warehouse video. And who's one of the models?
Yeah, I remember you showing me his profile.
Yeah, he's a good looking guy. But he did retire, I think. Yeah,
That's
he's
awesome. Yeah, I mean, if you're moving to like places like that.
But we were like in college, we're like, dude, this is a really dumb idea, but we support you. Good on you. And then model, full blown. If you're a model on Instagram, you can be a model on Instagram.
Sure, you can be an Instagram model.
But there's
those people are probably doing it full time.
yeah, there's gross variations though. Yeah. There's like models on Instagram, and then there's actual models.
Yeah, and for anyone that's following any of our accounts that says that you're a model and you're not actually a model, yeah, we're talking.
Or
about
if you put it in your
so.
if you put it in your name, you're not that thing.
If you're
I'm a model.
Yeah. Now if you put it in your name, you're not that thing. If you're like model Jennifer Lawrence, okay, that was a really broad name. Model Jennifer
she did
Trudeau.
She did some modeling.
Yeah, if you put model or something in your name, usually not.
Do you know who we are right now?
Who are we?
You don't have enough respect for yourself or other people, or in what it is to express yourself. In music, or any other form of creativity.
Let it roll.
And I'm an NYU film school graduate. Sucker. And the School of Visual Arts. And the Academy of Art University in San Francisco.
Let it roll.
You suck. You're a no talent. If you really had talent, go practice. And then get yourself a gig. Instead of ruining the end of the day for everybody down here.
He looked
disgrace.
He looked so terrible in that video you sent. He looked like he had cancer.
Who?
Brett sent a video earlier. That guy being interviewed about that video.
Oh, who doesn't watch whose videos now? There, Ben.
Well,
yeah,
I didn't see that, but I also didn't see.
He looks like a cancer patient.
Well, it's also this was from 10 years ago, dude.
He looks like a
So for anyone who hasn't seen that video,
we'll put it up.
Yeah, we'll put it
try
up.
to sync
This
it.
guy is obviously just like left work, and outside there's a guy playing some music. He's had a rough day.
So he talks about it on that podcast.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was on September 11th.
Oh shit!
Yeah, and he was like,
When did
the
you
guy
send
was
this?
playing it super loud, and it was terrible, and I didn't want to hear it.
When did you send it?
Today.
Oh, okay. I haven't really been on. I haven't been on Instagram.
Yeah, sure. He sent it to our text message. Our group text message.
Wait, this Russian one?
Nope.
This guy?
Yeah, that's it. That's him. It's really
That's not him.
No.
Well, keep watching, dude.
All right. Watch 18 seconds.
Oh shit.
Sucker.
Yeah, he looks.
I'm an NYU film graduate.
So
Sucker.
he clearly, there's clearly something wrong with him.
Yeah.
Like he clearly
Scoliosis.
I mean, you can tell by his shape. Something's
head,
definitely
dude.
wrong with him.
Well, his head's in his
But
chest.
the fact
He's
he
a
is
little
so
man.
passionate,
His head's in his chest. He's like,
so passionate
listen to me.
about the art.
If you say you're good at video, you're not, sucker. And if you put modeling your name on Instagram, you know what? You're not a model. You're on Instagram. You probably have an OnlyFans, sucker. And you're just doing what you do, you sucker.
That was good. That was
that
great.
was good.
I
That
would
was
love
good.
the next time we ever do fancy dress or anything like that.
Yeah.
That's who you're going as.
Yeah.
I really wish we could get this guy down here.
I don't.
I don't.
Nah, dude, because I
Dude,
want to.
I would have
tear
to,
us to
I would
pieces.
wear a mask. I'd wear a COVID
Oh,
mask.
Dude,
you
so
think
I don't
he is
breathe
just
his
like-
air.
This dude was super pro mask and vaccine. You could tell in that interview.
He's 18 vaccinated. 18 vaxxed.
Yeah.
I can't wait
Let's
to
not
watch
get into
that.
that.
I'm going to watch it
Sucker.
later on. Yeah, let's not even use those words because.
But we say that all the time now.
That's hilarious. That video is horrific. Yeah, it's going to be on the video. Well, I mean, link it or something just so you can see the full thing.
Douglas Levison.
Yeah.
That sounds famous.
All right, then there's one cut.
Yeah.
No, we're not gonna cut it. We're gonna leave it. That's
No,
funny.
we're gonna cut it.
No, dude.
Yeah,
we
dude.
listened to Joe Rogan and his shroomed out high buddies for 4
They're
hours.
professional comedians that sell out arenas.
Guess what?
We are not.
We will be. Well, I won't be a
Okay.
comedian. I'm not that funny.
Well, I don't know. That impression was pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not that funny. But dude,
Outrageous.
give me a dad joke, Ben. Give me one.
Oh god.
Oh, dude. So
Ben yesterday was
Hang on.
just reading off. I texted Jay Worsley last night, a couple of them, and he was like, "Dude, I am using all of these."
let's see if we get a rise from
Yeah,
my
I'll put mine
boy
up.
Brett.
I'll put mine up too.
Okay. First of all, I love this one.
I'm texting emergency. Someone call me.
Yeah, emergency.
My
call
son,
911.
my son loves that we named our children after Star Wars characters. My daughter Chewbacca, not so much.
No, that's one that I was gonna read right
If
here.
you can get me to laugh, I'll give you $1.
Yesterday, I called my landlord and said I got a leak in my sink. He said, "Go ahead. I'm not judging." I don't get that. Yesterday I called
Lindsay,
my landlord.
Lindsay said to me,
That's what he does. I've got to take a leak.
Oh, I said I got a leak in my.
Lindsay said to me today, "I hate myself because I look fat. Can you give me a compliment?" And I said, "You have perfect eyesight, honey."
It's true. Dude, my doctor said my DNA is backwards. I said, and?
Someone told me my fur coat was gay. I mean, it came out of the closet this morning, so.
Currently watching a documentary on beavers. Best damn show I've ever seen.
I just joined a dating site for arsonists. They sent me a bunch of matches.
I like that one. Someone took my antidepressant pills. I hope they're happy.
I have a bunch of jokes about unemployed people. Unfortunately, none of them seem to work.
Why did the man fall down the well, Brett? Because he didn't see that well.
The worst. These are the worst.
They're so
things
good.
ever.
They're good, man.
They're not good.
That's good.
That just makes me happy.
Do you know what's not good? You guys still like you are from Wimbledon.
Good. I'm still
Well,
hot as well.
We have a match.
I'm
after this.
so hot.
We
I
have a
don't know if
match
it's these
after this.
lights or the alcohol.
I have to work on my back.
I need another beer though.
Well, we're also 54 minutes in, so
I'll still be right.
we're probably going to wrap.
No,
Well,
we gotta no.
we got to what?
We gotta make sure we have some fluff.
Fluff.
Fluff it up.
Just in case we had to cut anything out.
Well, we're definitely cutting out a little bit.
Yeah.
What else do you have to talk about?
Oh Lord.
Oh, he's had one beer.
Oh, good. Good for you. Oh, good.
I don't have any more notes.
Well, it's all right. We can just talk.
These nuts.
It's very loud.
Of course it is. What else would you expect?
What else is in the news?
That's what I should have been doing when you were telling those stupid jokes, dude. I mean,
Oh,
those
dude.
jokes were stupid, dude. I mean, they're all right. Just kidding.
Dude, how wild is that? I'm going to talk like it. This is quite political, but like the fact that we traded that Brittany Griner girl, whatever her name is Brit Griner? Is that her last name?
I don't know.
Great, yeah, that basketball chick.
Yeah.
For a Russian warlord.
Yeah, for a Bond villain. He's a Bond villain. He's the bad guy in a James Bond film.
Dude.
Yeah.
Another one.
Yeah. I mean, you know.
I just can't understand. Like, okay, we don't want anyone to be in foreign prisons, but there are so many people, so many U.S. citizens, British citizens in foreign jails that deserve to be out. The idea that you could go to another country, and I don't want to sound obnoxious here. I'm pretty sure that this is what it was. She went there with some kind of CBD.
She had a vape pen.
Okay, a vape pen that had THC in it,
Yeah.
which is illegal in that country. You have to do what the law states there. So for us to yank her out and swap her for how many years did she get doing? Like
9 years, dude.
She was having to do 9 years.
Yep.
So 4.5 maybe on if a good. I don't know if that's how
No,
they
she
do
got
things.
sentenced to 10, and they said she could be out. They reduced it to 9. I don't think they have like a. If you act right, we'll let you go.
Well, the idea that
Russia.
that a guy that was literally trying to kill American citizens and sold like he sold like these African
About
groups.
the Merchant of Death.
Yeah, he sold these African groups hundreds of thousands of AKs and like this caused like mass genocide. We released him for her.
Yeah.
That's insane. And I don't mean like for her, like she's nothing, but like
She's nothing.
But the comparison is just not there.
Listen.
That's insane.
He's more pro-American than she is.
Hmm.
Well, let's be real. She
Well,
kneels for that.
he did an interview on Russian TV and was like, the stuff that he was saying, like I'm not going to stand here and agree with everything he was saying, obviously, but like he definitely was like, America is freaking losing it right now.
What was the
Talking
movie?
about like the genders and all that kind of like craziness.
What was that Nicolas Cage movie? Brett.
Face
Lord
Off.
of War.
Lord of War.
No, Face
Wasn't
Off.
it about him? That's what I heard. I heard that it was based around him because
Genitals do not equal gender.
Yeah. I don't know if it was based on. I can't remember. It's been a
no,
while since I've
that's
seen
what.
the movie.
No, so he mainly sold a lot to Africa, and
Yeah.
and I heard Lord of War, the Nicolas Cage movie, was based on his life.
Well, let's look it up right now, dude.
Yeah, which is if they made a movie about him and he's in U.S. prison and they traded him for a soccer star that
Well, she plays basketball, but
it's women's sports, man.
Oh.
Listen,
yeah, go on.
listen, watching women's sports, it's like watching men play underwater. I've told Lindsay that. Lindsay was a soccer player. I supported her and watched her play, and I told her, it is so slow.
No, this was not made after. They could have been based on him, but
I think it was based on him.
Maybe.
But it was not his life story, but it was based on him. Yeah.
Yeah. Nicolas Cage is Yuri Orlov.
I do want to rewind for 1 second though, and I want to say,
sorry.
No.
Oh.
I apologize for nothing. Never. Well, I do apologize every once in a while. Our short film that we did. I could have got you another beer.
No, I'm good.
Our short film that we did.
Yes.
I want to say that when we finally release it, I know we've talked about it quite a bit. I feel very uncomfortable. I feel like I'm going to be very uncomfortable sharing it as as acting. I'm going to say that loosely.
Yeah.
Ben is the only one with any formal acting training or anything.
Yeah. In a long time.
But Ben still like his character, despite not having any lines in what we filmed, I think we should give him a line in the car.
Maybe you never know what my voice is. And I think I've still got a lot of talking to do for the other character that I play.
Nope.
Now you listen to me, son.
Nope.
Well, this is it. And I'm going to be this guy.
No, but
I think
but
Ben
did a really good job.
He did. He did really good.
I felt like Brett. And I think the whole time, Brian, Brett, Ben, and I were telling each other, oh, that was really good. That was really good. Ben, Brett, you did really good.
I promise you, if I didn't think it was good, I would have told you it was shit.
Yeah, but it was just weird. It was just very weird. But then I thought about it. Hindsight being 2020, I was talking, I don't remember who I was talking to about it, but I was like, it was just weird acting or pretending to act.
Yeah.
Because I don't have any training, but we do film people. We do film actors, so we get it.
We get the idea, but listen, the acting is not going to be great, but it was. I think we all did better than we expected out of ourselves and each other. Really, I mean, I'm not being like mean. I'm just like, I think that just has to do with like, we're all invested in it. And we all want it to do well, so like you kind of have to put when action's called, you have to kind of put all that noise away.
But then what I led on to. It was actors like Chris Pratt or Ryan Reynolds or Nicolas Cage or Keanu Reeves. They're not like Leonardo DiCaprio. Like Leonardo DiCaprio can play a wide range of people. But like those actors I mentioned before, they play themselves in different scenarios and different roles.
And sometimes themselves.
Yeah, and sometimes themselves as themselves.
Nicolas Cage.
I think Nicolas Cage is a great actor.
Yeah, Nicolas Cage has more dynamic, like Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, it's
prime example. Yeah, he is Keanu Reeves playing Keanu Reeves as Keanu Reeves doing another role, like doing something.
Yeah,
and I feel like that's what we more our.
What you're trying to say is
maybe not
we
Ben
should be as successful as Keanu Reeves.
Yeah. We're gonna this is our announcement. We're gonna be in John Wick 5.
Yep.
That would be so badass.
That would be sick. I did one time. I got a call in 2020. They called Arc Division and they were like, "Hey, my name's I can't remember, but he's like, I'm a producer for the new John Wick, and we came across your products and we'd like to use some of your compensators and stuff in the new John Wick." And I was like, "Patch, we will send them anything they need." He's like, "Yeah, I'll get back with you." He's like, "But we really want to use your stuff." Never heard back.
Yeah, that was a guy in Sacramento. He was a scammer. And we're back. Cut that.
Did you know 250 or 49 years ago to the day was the Boston Tea Party?
How do you feel about that? How does that make you feel inside?
I'll be honest. I feel the same way that you should feel, and that is not giving a shit because I wasn't there.
Mm-hmm.
These roots run deep, Ben.
No,
and these colors don't run.
And the reason for that,
I actually vaguely remember being there.
No, you don't. And also, if you were to do history books, I mean, not you because you're German, but I would say that this is what bothers me about people when they go on about the Boston Tea Party and that kind of stuff. Your what's the word? Your
heritage
is probably British anyway. So I care as much as the next person who doesn't actually care. And also, you're paying more taxes now than you were with back then, so it didn't really work.
No, it didn't.
But I didn't know, just reading about it, I didn't know that they were dressed, the guys that went on the ships were dressed as like Mohawk, they were disguised as Mohawk Indians, and they got onto the ships and they threw 342 chests of tea into the harbour. Despite paying taxes. Well, guess what?
That's what I was going to do.
Wasted effort.
Tell you that Tonight I'm actually going to the river to do our reenactment.
Oh, cool, man. That's such a waste of tea.
Yeah, is that 8 o'clock?
And I think it would
Lipton,
cost you. It would
yeah.
cost you more. Lipton.
I've got Lipton bags of tea, and we're just trying to toss them in the river.
Hell yeah, dude.
And
And the alligator's going to eat them.
Valued at $18,000. That's a lot of tea.
yeah,
Mental.
well, we're still
That's a lot of tea
We're
now.
still in handfuls.
Yeah.
Listen, you said I'm German, which is true. Well,
Hi.
I'm American. I was born in America.
Well,
But
that's questionable.
my dad. So I was always brought up. My dad, Cassidy, Irish heritage. My mom was my mom was born in Germany,
Right.
so
Right.
German. And I was like, so I'm half and half Irish and German. So I did the 23andMe a few years ago,
You're Jewish.
and I was like so excited to see German and Irish in me, always be correct. And
You've had British
something
inside you as well.
No, something worse.
Oh God.
Worse. What's worse?
Then what?
Worse than anything. What could be the worst?
Welsh.
No.
No, French.
I like the French, man.
I'm like 36% French, and I
Are
was
you
like,
really?
oh yeah, and I was like,
Ben
wow.
doesn't like the French.
I do like the French.
Well,
I also
yeah,
love
pretty
France. If I could live obviously,
called
like if I
France.
could live anywhere in the world, it'd be like a real nice place in the Caribbean. But I happily would retire in France. France is cool, just backcountry France, not
Ben,
Paris.
Ben,
Have we not
Ben.
had deep conversations about how disgusting?
The French drivers are the worst, and French people
Ben,
in general.
Ben,
but
you
I
just
love
said
France.
you just said something that doesn't make sense.
Okay.
You said if I could live anywhere, it would be in the Caribbean.
I said, but then if I could retire in
No.
France,
No, you said you want to live in the Caribbean. Do you know how hot the Caribbean is? You hate Florida.
no, yeah, but if I lived in the Caribbean, you'd be right by the water's edge. I hate Florida because I'm sat in the middle of it in humidity
Dude.
without going in water.
Dude.
I'm 2 hours from the beach. If I lived in St. Croix, I'd be quite happy with the hot sun.
It's
I would
St.
be wearing board shorts and a little t-shirt with some flip-flops all day, and I'd be driving around in my convertible Volkswagen Beetle with a surfboard on the roof,
Hell yeah,
go
dude.
diving and fishing, and I
No.
don't even like fishing.
Dude,
No.
I'd be in St. Croix and I'll have this on, dude. I don't give a shit, man.
Nope. Ben hates the heat more than Satan himself.
No, I hate the humidity of and coming to work in it. Like, or if we're at the gun range.
Yeah,
and
you're
we're
right.
like-
You know,
that's what I hate.
the islands being surrounded completely by water, not humid at all.
It's so different. Not liking the heat when you're at the beach. I love the heat when I'm at the pool or at the beach, or if I can just dress whatever I want to dress.
No.
Yeah, dude.
Turks and Caicos would be a great place to go if you just wanted to slum it, or like St. Croix. But if I had to retire, it'd be somewhere with seasons. Because if I had to retire somewhere without seasons, I'd be pretty upset.
Yeah,
Like Florida. Florida has no seasons, and it's brutal and hot and crappy.
Yeah, I happily would do France.
Yeah, I'd happily do. I've never been to France.
You know who's the worst? French Canadians. They're the worst.
Yeah,
100.
if I could retire to France and have some croissants,
Croissant.
I'd have some croissants. So look at the Eiffel Tower.
Paris is disgusting.
Yeah,
It's
it is.
filthy.
I've heard it's pretty bad.
But it's like every city. Like New York's the same. I love New York, but
you
New
did
York
say
is
gas
still
stations.
dirty.
Like gas stations in France are
Super nice.
Yeah, very nice. Like
dude,
fresh
anywhere
bakeries.
else, everywhere in Europe, and I'm not trying to generalize, but in my experience, gas stations in the UK, you have your shitty gas stations here that are like disgusting, and like the scummers hang out there.
Yeah.
You don't really get that in a lot of places.
I was in Honduras, and their McDonald's food was nicer than America's McDonald's.
Because you guys, it is you guys, as if I don't live here. It's filled with so much shit here, and I tell you why. Because Big Pharma owns all of that stuff. And they love injecting all that stuff with food that makes you go to the doctors and make you have to go to hospital. So you're always on these pills. They don't want to kill you. They just want to keep you alive. They keep making you take all this shit that costs you a bunch of money because your insurance doesn't pay for all of this shit, and no one else has got health care.
Tell me how you really feel.
Well, dude, that's why you sent me that thing the other day where these people were wearing.
Yeah,
one person moved to Italy and
they moved to Italy, and one moved to Mexico.
Yeah,
That was a TikTok, and it was girls.
Yeah, it was girls.
But either way,
it's true. I've seen it before. No, I've seen it before.
You go to
before
Mexico.
that wasn't the first time I've seen that, where they go to other countries, they move there, and like I've seen multiple people who have moved to Spain or Italy, and they're like, all I eat's pasta, all I eat's this, and I'm losing weight because it's good food.
Even down to the Coca-Cola. The Coke here is different to that.
The pizza dough in America for like Papa John's, Hungry Howie, all those, is illegal in other countries.
Yeah, 100%. A lot of the food that you have here, dude, even down to the coloring in your candies, you can't get them in England.
It's not illegal. It's illegal to call it bread. That's in Ireland, and it's Subway. and they can't call it bread because of all the sugar that's in it.
But
here's the deal: if
it's
you
illegal.
can't lose weight, you have to move to Italy to lose weight.
No, you don't have to move to Italy to move weight.
No,
but
I know,
but
but
you.
what I'm saying is, then you're doing it wrong anyway.
The point being, you can carry on the lifestyle you potentially live here.
Yeah.
And
just
have a
don't
better way
shove
of
your
life.
face with McDonald's every day. Just don't do that. How about that?
Or processed food.
Yeah. Just do things that are a little bit difficult, and you'll have a better life. How about that?
Nothing worth gaining has ever been easy.
Yeah.
Gains. 102 years ago today in Gansu province in China, 200,000 people died from an Earth 8.5.
Don't care. Don't care. Don't care.
Good.
It's
Hey,
terrible.
hey,
But
Earth.
But
start
can you imagine
shaking again?
Imagine now if there was an earthquake and 200,000 people died.
Don't care.
You should care. That's your world.
Don't care. It's like when actors die. Don't care.
You don't care about much there, Clay.
Yeah, I don't. No, there's been a few actors I've cared about. I said that. Robin Williams. That was a sad one. Paul Walker.
And he's probably the
Sad
worst
one.
person on the planet, too.
What makes
Wow.
it sad is the like that
He was
guy
a
that just
genuine
died this
person.
week.
Yeah.
What, that Twitch guy, the
Don't care.
dancer.
Don't care.
Who?
Twitch,
Don't
the guy
care.
from the Ellen Show, the DJ.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
I mean, she's a tyrant to work for.
Yeah.
So.
Well, yeah, but like what's sad for me for that is that like you'll see his Instagram post the day before, and it was his anniversary 2 days before, and he looked happy. And I was like, it's always suicide's
Listen,
a tough one, isn't it? Because
If
you
you,
always okay.
if you live in Hollywood, you're not happy. I mean, like actors and models in Hollywood, they are false happy. The ones that leave, Post Malone moved to Utah. He said,
yeah.
he said LA is fake.
Sure.
Look at Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt lives on a lake somewhere.
somewhere.
Yeah,
But
I don't
we
know.
all-
I don't know
yeah, I
where.
mean-
if I knew where, I'd go find him.
Yeah, I mean, Hollywood's weird, but we all
Please
have
call me.
that in us.
Yeah.
That like it's the same thing on Instagram.
Yeah,
That's not.
yeah.
You know,
no,
that's not really.
it's yeah. It's all fake. It's all facade.
Yeah. Just
Life,
let people be happy. You know.
life's fake, and then it's over.
Yeah.
Mm. Lots of really well-known celebrities have birthdays today.
Don't care.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
All right.
How many notes did you bring today, Clay?
So let's
one
talk about
shit.
fistulas again.
Nah, I'm gonna skip that.
Yeah. Brett's dude,
Well,
I
if no
remember-
one cares about anything I have to say, then I'm done.
I care.
I still remember the time that I came home for lunch
Don't care.
and Brett came home for lunch. And I saw Brett down the road go into his house, and then I saw him run out of his house so quickly. Get in his car. He actually hunched over in his yard.
Another one.
Got in his car and drove off. And I was like, wow, that was really fast. And it turned out his dogs had pooped in his house.
You know what's also weird?
And Brett
how
hates
much
poop.
How much you watch me leaving my house.
Well, when you live 4 doors down from me, it's hard not
I'm
to see you.
still kind of.
I actually don't watch you anymore because now you're on the same side of the road as
I
me,
actually
so I
don't
can't
watch
see
you now.
Don't watch it anymore.
Yeah,
But
you're
I
on the same
used
side of the
to.
road, but it was right there. It's like looking across the street.
That's
Hard to
all right.
miss.
That's all right.
But now I don't see you anymore because you live on my side of the street.
I leave out of the back.
No, you don't.
That's what she said.
I see you.
I see you. Hey, let me tell you something. That movie Smile, don't watch it. It's terrible. They ripped off It Follows, and it's the dumbest thing of all time. How it got 6.6 on IMDb, it blows my mind.
Paying people to click 5
Yeah,
stars.
sure. Yeah, I'm
What's
sure.
it? What's it on? I'm gonna watch it.
Paramount Plus. Please go watch it. And the review next week will be like, Clay's like, that's the best movie I've ever seen. Because
Brett still hasn't watched Top Gun Maverick, which is the best movie ever made.
maybe I will watch it this weekend. No, I won't. Yeah, maybe I will.
You won't. Brett doesn't do anything people tell him to do.
I've got the need for speed.
They don't say
in
that.
there?
They don't say it.
I've got the Days of Thunder. They say that in there?
Nope.
I'm going to go 8 seconds. They say that in there?
Nope.
What else? I can't think of any other.
Well, you've only said one quote from the original movie.
No, but no, Days of Thunder is
Yeah, but no, from Top Gun. So
I know.
I don't know why you're quoting other movies.
I was doing other.
Yeah.
Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
I mean, Tom Cruise.
Yeah, Brad Pitt.
Do you
Brad
see the
Pitt,
video of
way
him
better
with,
actor, Tom Cruise.
when the guy that was interviewing him squared him with water?
Who?
No.
Tom
There was
Cruise.
a guy, yeah, you can pull it up. There was a guy that was like interviewing him, and he put a microphone in front of him,
Yeah.
and he pressed something, and water squared out the microphone. And instead of like freaking out, he was like, "What? What are you doing? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Like, I'm stood here giving you an interview, being nice, and
Yeah,
you're
he
gonna
almost
do a
flipped out,
jerk
though.
move like that? Oh, dude, he was on the edge, man."
That
would probably
Scientology
fuck the
kicked
guy.
in and saved
Dude.
his life.
But also, don't be an idiot. If I met
Yeah, you shouldn't do that.
Tom Cruise, I wouldn't do that.
Don't do that.
If I met Chris Pratt, I might, because I feel like he'd go with it. But
you
like
just-
Tom Cruise isn't going to go with it. Ryan Reynolds also won't go with it. Chris Pratt,
Dude, I don't think anyone would go with
Chris
it. Like,
Pratt would go with it.
My concern would be, how do I know that it's water and not
Semen.
That guy
All that.
tried to kiss Will Smith and he backhand bitch slapped him. Years
Oh, Chris
before
Rock?
Well,
before he
because he's so used to
smacked-
doing that to his wife.
before he smacked Chris Rock.
Or his wife
Will
doing it to
Smith's
him.
a cuck, so
Yeah, I don't like that guy.
no.
Yeah.
Especially after that whole
yeah,
thing.
dude. He
Remember when everyone was like, "Oh, that was fake. They were just playing." It's like, no, dude. The next day, it was like, "No, that was
Dude,
freaking
his whole
legit."
acting
I knew
career.
it was real the moment I saw it, dude. His chin was quivering. He was breathing heavy. That
Well, he's
was
also an
real
actor.
emotion.
Knees weak, arms were heavy.
Well, if that was acting, that's the best acting he's ever done.
yeah.
This is our planet. I don't like Will Smith at all.
Yeah. I liked him in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah, that's probably the best acting he did when he got emotional with Uncle Phil.
Oh, that was actually heartbreaking.
And I love Dr. Phil.
Uncle Phil.
That was actually really sad.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's wrap this up.
Yeah.
This has gone too long.
Like,
Yeah, or not. I don't
comment,
care anymore.
subscribe. Oh, yeah. We don't.
See you in the new year. No, wait, we got one more. See you on the maybe in for Christmas. I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to see what the schedules will allow.
If you got this far into the video, share it and share the little things that we do as well. We've got some reels on YouTube, the shorter ones, and
Yeah, share it, please.
share them for us if you can.
Yeah.
We kind of like stopped being really hard on pushing this out so much because we feel like we've got like a nice little group of people, and we kind of want you to do some of the
Yeah,
work.
all 8 of you.
Yeah.
Do some work.
Pick up this. You know what this
I mean,
is?
Robbie,
you know,
Betsy,
you
do
know
some
those.
work.
You know those.
Devin, do some work.
You know those races where you hand the baton off.
Yeah.
It's your turn now. Start running.
Yeah.
We're gonna hand you a baton.
Exactly.
Like in 21 Jump Street when he's on drugs and he has the baton and he starts
Yeah.
dancing with it.
Just like that.
Do some work for us. Okay.
Oh my God, take it off. Take it off, Daddy.
Where's my tea?
Ben, get the tea.
No, he threw it away.
Oh, it's in the harbor.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, you missed it, didn't you? Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, good job. Yeah.
Idiot.
from London.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right.
Goodbye.
Love you guys. Not really, but see ya.
I do love them.
No, I love you guys. I don't love them.
No.
Depends. I might love some of them.
Yeah, some of them.
Share a Facebook account with them if you want.
Yeah,
Hey,
sure.
guess what? If you're questioning if I love you or not,
I don't.
the answer is probably no. You probably know if you do know.
Yeah, Brett
Okay.
loves very few people.
All right. Goodbye.